Style is a fickle thing. It changes from person to person, but it can often spur on endless debates about what's hot and what's not, which is based purely on preference, really. That being said, plenty of people, young and old alike, look to street fashion to get into because it's relatively easy. That being said, there are some cues that you should take to be a more stylish you. And that's what we're gonna do today. I'm your boy Reggie Casual from thecasual.co, and today we got 5 ways on how you can do street fashion with confidence. This is The State. Let's get it. Number 5, have a focus. Now, the biggest misconception out there is that you actually need a huge wardrobe to pull off the exact style that you want. And of course, labels don't help because they have all these collections and deliveries, especially within streetwear where you have exclusives and collabs to think about. However, if you have a more focused style, you can thwart all that. You can beat it. Japan literally has thousands of shops and stores in Harajuku alone. And for the average Westerner, it can be quite overwhelming. But for the Japanese, it's quite easy. They just focus on a particular style and become entrenched in that style's lifestyle. The finer points, the details essentially matter the most. From the pants you wear and how you wear them, to the accessories that you rock and what they're made out of. Focusing on a particular style, or better yet, a lifestyle, will allow you to discover and go deeper. This unexpectedly allows for a more fluid wardrobe that creates a theme, and you'll be mixing, matching, experimenting, and expanding on the idea with your own interpretation in due time. Number 4, stay away from trends. Admittedly, this is hard to do because trends are everywhere. You can't go 5 seconds in this world without seeing a trend. Plus, it shows a little bit of knowledge if you know about what trends are happening. Most people don't notice. It really shows some sign of fashion aptitude if you know what trends are happening at any given moment. However, following trends can be massively restricting, time-consuming, and economically unsound. Sure, you're knowledgeable about the world of fashion, know what the trends are, you're on the in. But ultimately, it's an assigned style for the season, and this can be problematic because every year you'd have a set of clothes in your closet that are so last year. And most likely low quality because you bought them in bulk, unless of course you got ducats like that. So you got money, just buy expensive clothes all the time. You don't have to. Instead, show more self-awareness and only search for pieces that fit into that lifestyle of your potential wardrobe. If something within today's current trends does fit that, there's no problem copping it. Have at it, do what you want. The point is to absolutely love 90% of everything that is in your closet. In time, it'll be easy to just pick up and go because you know everything fits. Things that catch your eye, you'll be able to cop at random because you just know how it would look in your closet. And that's when you have a very dedicated wardrobe. Number 3, go minimal. All right, so most people involved in fashion will tell you that there's stuff that you wear on certain occasions, and then there are the essentials. Most people know this. Basically, essentials are your bread and butter for any day. Anytime you wear these, you know that you are golden. Now, this is not to be confused with basics. Basics are basically your building blocks, but essentials are usually a small range of pieces that on any given day that you break them out, you can kind of flex. You can kind of show everybody that you know what you're doing. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a haphazard closet, so to speak, but your wardrobe should be an effortless deal. You should instinctively know what goes together well, and you can only do this by limiting the range of things that you may consider your flex pieces. Number 2, quality over quantity. Streetwear often tricks us into thinking that we have to buy every single release. If it ain't new, then it ain't fresh, you know what I'm saying? Well, pieces then become collector's items instead of actual pieces that you wear, and that should never be the case. Eventually, you'll be left with hundreds of pieces that serve no purpose except as a reminder that you have it. And that is just a waste of money, plain and simple, unless you plan to eventually sell that piece after you wear it, which can be lucrative but also unnecessary. Quality over quantity means that you should buy exactly what you want and be patient to get the best things that you've seen. Imagine having a closet filled with only gems. For example, Jerry Lorenzo famously wore the same shirt for more than 200 days in 2017 by his own admission. He admitted it because it's what he liked, and it also helped that it was minimal and it fit into his wardrobe on most occasions. Now I can already hear it. There's somebody out there saying, yo, but what if I want the $3,000 acronym, whatever you have you? Sure, this is a slow roast, but if you only concern yourself with pieces that are in your particular style, your choices become more focused, allowing you to save money for those high quality items you really, really want. Number 1, study fashion and style. Now, you don't have to pick up a book or anything like that. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You could read. That would be great. The point is to open your eyes to the possibilities of style, fashion, and essentially art. I often tell people whenever I'm doing my day job that style is the art of you. And any artist from any field will tell you that in order to be a marginally good artist, you have to study other artists. Now, many people already do this. They follow their favorite influencers or celebrities and what have you, but too often they stop right there. It's like Instagram will have you looking like other people and magazines will tell you what's in, but actually following designers will give you insight and inspiration that you least expect. You'll become more objective to the art of it all, and you may not love everything or think it's weird, but maybe you'll say, hey, I would have done this different. And that goes into your own interpretation, which better prepares you for your own individual style. And hey, I recognize that may sound super eccentric and artsy, but studying style and fashion allows you to be objective, and it really helps you deviate from judging others and the like. It's way more sophisticated than that now. People make good choices, people make bad choices, but the point is to try, experiment, and learn. You can only do that by being more informed. At least I think so. Being informed helps. Now, by putting all of these things together, you can create a closet that is nearly future-proof. Breaking out a piece from a collection that was 2 seasons ago will be fine because it's a mainstay in your closet and you actually like that piece. And it fits, it serves a purpose, and that's all that it needs to do. Again, don't get caught up in what's new, get caught up in what's you. Find your essentials, focus on that. Get into a lifestyle and iron out the finer points. Now, we're sure that there's a lot more tips that anybody out there can give. Everybody has their own interpretation of this, and we welcome that. So instead of me spitting hot fire about it on the screen, why don't you give us some of those tips in the comments? And give a thumbs up if you like this video, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah.